Imagine for a moment that you find yourself in an era where everything seems to be on the brink of a great upheaval. Wars, natural disasters, inexplicable signs in the sky. And then there is that subtle, but increasingly insistent feeling that something immense is about to happen. Something that will change everything. This is not the plot of a movie, nor a mere suggestion. It is the reality that surrounds us. Now let's rewind. Let's go back to Medjugorje. There, for over 40 years, the Madonna has appeared and spoken to the world. She has warned us. She has given us secrets, and she has told us that a time would come when the warnings would no longer be postponed. Mirjana, the visionary chosen to carry this revelation forward, bears the weight of these secrets. But there is more. Time is passing, and the name of a man has always been linked to this crucial moment. Father Father Yubich, a priest with a unique, terrible, and extraordinary mission. For years, he has been pointed out as the one who would announce the secrets to the world when the time would come. His voice, his announcement, will mark the beginning of something that humanity will no longer be able to ignore. So let's ask ourselves, are we on the verge of that day? Why now, in an era of chaos and uncertainty, does Father Yubich's name keep coming up insistently? Why has Mirjana changed her attitude, becoming more reserved and less inclined to talk about the future? What lies behind this heavy silence? And above all, what will be the most severe warning we will have to face? A warning that concerns not just the individual believer, but the entire world, without exceptions. Since the beginning of the Medjugorje apparitions, there has been talk of an extraordinary sign that the Madonna promised to leave on the hill of Podbrdo. The visionaries know this sign, but cannot reveal it until God establishes a time. Millions of faithful people around the world have waited for it. But what do we really know about this sign? When will it appear, and what will its meaning be for humanity? The 6 visionaries of Medjugorje have received 10 secrets from the Blessed Virgin, which concern the future of humanity and the Church. Among these secrets, one regards the great visible and permanent sign that will be left on the hill of the first apparitions. According to the visionaries, this sign will be beautiful, indestructible, and of divine origin, but most importantly, it will be an invitation to conversion for those who still do not believe. It will be a sign that no one will be able to ignore, and it will bring about a profound change in the hearts of many. Mirjana, one of the visionaries, has often discussed the role of this sign in God's plan. According to her, the sign will appear after the warnings that precede the most serious events announced in the secrets. It will be a final call to faith, a gift of mercy before the prophesied purifications take place. Those who have not believed until then may face a decisive choice: to accept the Madonna's message or to permanently close their hearts to divine grace. Write Amen in the comments to show your faith, and stay with us until the end, because we will reveal an important and unprecedented revelation that you cannot afford to miss. A crucial role in this context has been assigned to Father Father Yubich, the priest chosen by Mirjana to reveal the secrets when the time comes. According to the instructions received from the visionary, Father Yubich will be responsible for publicly announcing the first secret 10 days before it happens. He will spend 7 days in prayer and fasting, and then, 3 days before, reveal it to the world. This pattern will repeat for the subsequent events, up until the appearance of the great sign. The fact that a priest has been chosen for this mission highlights the importance of spiritual guidance in times of great trials and great mercy. But what will the nature of this sign be? The visionaries, although they know it in detail, cannot reveal it in advance. However, they have hinted that it will be something never seen before on Earth, a miracle that will defy all scientific explanations. It will be a sign that will last forever, and no one will be able to destroy it, a tangible evidence of God's presence and the truth of the Medjugorje apparitions. Father Yubich has always spoken with great seriousness about these events, emphasizing that this is not about sensationalism, but about an authentic divine plan for the salvation of humanity. According to him, those who believe do not need extraordinary signs, but the world will need a powerful manifestation to shake the sleeping consciences. The great sign awaited in Medjugorje is therefore an event of historic proportions, destined to shake the entire world. For believers, it will be a confirmation of the truth of the Marian messages. For skeptics, an invitation to reflect. For non-believers, an opportunity to open their eyes to the reality of the divine. But the Madonna warns us, we should not wait for the sign to convert. The time of grace is now, and each of us is called to respond with faith, prayer, and sacrifice. Those who prepare with an open heart will recognize in the sign not only a miracle, but the sign of God's infinite love for humanity. If you think the time to reflect is infinite, you may be mistaken. Warnings have always been given, but never before has their weight seemed to bear down with such an unsettling urgency. Among all the messages of the Madonna, one stands out for its harshness. It is a warning that cautions humanity about the time of illusion. Many will think they are safe, that they can ignore the heavenly calls, and that they can delay their conversion. But it will be at that moment that the first great secret will be revealed. The Madonna clearly said that before the great visible sign, there would be warnings given to the world. And one of them will be so strong, so undeniable, that it will shake every conscience. It will not be a distant or incomprehensible event. It will be something tangible, real, that will directly impact people's lives. It will be impossible to remain indifferent. Father Yubich has been chosen to announce the secrets, but in recent years, something seems to have changed. Mirjana, who once declared her role with certainty, now implies that the final decision may still be in heaven's hands. This creates an even more tense sense of anticipation. If the announcement of the secrets is truly imminent, who will do it? And why does this detail seem so uncertain now? However, there is one point that remains unquestionable. Whoever is tasked with this will do it publicly, with only a few days' notice before the event, and at that point, the world will have to listen. There will be no more time to ignore. Mirjana has always said that secrets will be an inevitable reality. Recently, her attitude has changed. Fewer interviews and fewer public statements. Is it the silence of one who knows that the time is drawing near? Is it the silence of one who has already received precise instructions on when and how to act? She herself said, when they begin to happen, it will be too late to fully convert. We must do it now. And what if that now is today? The recent and unpublished revelation I want to share today concerns an extraordinary message that the Madonna gave to Maria during a private apparition that took place last month. This message has not been disclosed until now, and its importance lies in the urgency and clarity with which the Madonna urges us to act. In the message, the Madonna warned that the world is going through a time of profound spiritual crisis, and humanity is called to respond with an act of immediate conversion. But the most shocking revelation concerns an imminent event that will change the course of history, a visible sign that will be given to all, and that will not only shake the world, but also serve as a warning for those who have not prepared themselves spiritually. The Madonna made it clear that this sign will not be a natural phenomenon, but something supernatural, marking the beginning of a new phase in the history of salvation. This sign will impact everyone, and it will be a call to make a definitive decision about faith and conversion. But what is truly significant in this revelation is that the Madonna urged the faithful to prepare spiritually now before the event occurs. Prepare your hearts, she said, for the time of grace is about to end. This message invites us not to be indifferent to our spiritual lives, but to strengthen prayer, fasting, and penance, and to live with greater awareness of God's presence in our lives. This revelation, then, is not only a warning, but also an opportunity to change, to convert, and to prepare our hearts for what is about to come. If this message has touched you deeply and made you reflect, I invite you not to keep these words to yourself. Spread this message of hope and warning so that more people are ready and aware of the call the Madonna is making to us. Spiritual preparation is more essential than ever, and together we can strengthen our faith and our commitment to face what awaits us. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss other updates on these essential topics. Every video we share together is an opportunity to grow spiritually and to help others respond to the divine call. Write Amen in the comments to join your prayer with that of many others and help this faith community grow.